Hey everybody, welcome to the Dad Challenge podcast. Thanks for joining me today. Before we get started, I gotta talk to you about Dave. You ever been in like a pinch where you know you're saving, everything's going good, you're saving money for that one thing, and then something hits the fan, right? Dog needs to go to the vet, or some kind of emergency happens, flat tire, windshield gets broken. It always happens when you're saving for something. Maybe you're living paycheck to paycheck because times are tough and it is really expensive to live nowadays, like anybody getting gas, groceries, it's all crazy. Hindsight is 20/20, and sometimes things get sprung on you and it's hard. And sometimes you just need a helping hand from future you. Dave is a banking app that will allow you to get up to $500 cash instantly with extra cash. So maybe you can tackle some expenses you've been stressing about, or you need to get a little extra just to help you get to that next paycheck. It's really convenient. Millions of people have already downloaded this app. It's really, really simple. All you have to do is download Dave today at dave.com/dadchallenge. Sign up for an extra cash account and get up to $500 instantly. For terms and conditions, go to dave.com/legal. Banking provided by Evolve, member FDIC. And on top of all that, there's no credit check and there's no interest. We never know what's coming down the pike sometimes, and so it's better to be prepared. Download the app today, dave.com/dadchallenge. Thanks, Dave, for supporting this channel. We appreciate you. Let's get to the video. Hey everybody, welcome to the Dad Challenge podcast. I'm kind of inserting this video into Snark Week because it's been one that's been on my docket and maybe need a little break from the snark. I've been trying to cover this Dougherty dozen video in a more serious aspect. I just got sideswiped by the snark because it's really snarkable. The things that she feeds her children are amazing. This family is nuts. So that's why we're doing this video today. We're gonna cover a video that she posted in February where she talks about the money, and we're gonna debunk all of her shit. We're also gonna lean back into the alcohol situation and adoption and all that stuff because I come from that world, and I really, really need to stress how dangerous it is for those kids in that type of situation. We're also gonna hit the Reddit thread again, and there's a couple more posts I wanna take a look at real quick. Keep calling out doughertydozen because she's not what you think, and she's got some stands. It's crazy. Sometimes I'll do a new video, a new family, and all the stands will come running in, and they'll be like, no, even people who are fans of me will be like, no, she's not the one you should be snarking on or talking about. Sorry, yes, unless she doesn't show her kids and all this stuff, maybe I'm confused, and I'm not, but she's just as bad as the rest of them, all right? So let's get to it. So someone on Reddit posted this video before we get started into the other craziness, but this is a really, really good eye-opening example, kind of a behind-the-scenes look at what they actually do to coerce their children into being in videos. Now, a lot of family vloggers will sit there and tell you that if my kid doesn't want to be in a video, they don't have to be in a video. Of course they're lying. Jess Fam says that all the time. Right, she's this new one with Caden is her saying about how he doesn't want to be in videos anymore. I actually had someone send me a video of them at the beach. Caden is crying on the beach, and Jess is filming it. Sunkiss Butt Crack is filming it and everything. This is behind the scenes. This is not Jess Fam's video, and it's actually a really, really eye-opening look into what happens behind the scenes, because this is just a random person who knows me who recognized Jess at the beach, and they're making this huge scene, and this kid is crying because something happened to his foot. And they're literally filming it. It's really heartbreaking. I'm going to do that in the next Jess video. But all that to say is that they always tell you that they ask, and if the kids don't want to be in it, but they never tell you how they coerce their children into being it. We've read many Reddit threads about these children who exist in these vlog worlds, who are the parents. Yeah, they can't force them to be on it, but they'll make their life harder. And this, what you're about to see with Dougherty dozen, is a perfect example of how that works. So watch, read the titles.
I'm not going to eat dinner. Okay. No, I need to eat dinner.
So the daughter's like, I'm not going to eat dinner. She's like, no, I need a video of you making dinner. So you're doing it. And there's like 18 pounds of cheese there. They're making tortillas. I want a video. I don't care if you eat it or not. So she doesn't care. It's all faked for the camera. These kids don't want to eat. Doesn't matter if you don't want to eat. Make the damn thing anyway. You don't have to eat it. But why? Who cares if she makes it or not? Because Alicia needs this. She needs this part. She needs it to look like everybody's eating well and blah, blah, blah. I'm getting a video of you making one.
You know, it's so, do you like being on Instagram? Do you like being on social media?
This is so awkward, this part here. So they did this, like, I'm not sure if they did a call-in show, a live, but someone asked the daughter, do you like being on the show? Watch the daughter's, the reason I'm not blanking the daughter's face here is because you need to see her reaction. She doesn't like being on camera.
Some days.
And then Alicia interrupts and doesn't want the conversation to continue. This is Alicia stepping in and saying, "Oh, let me finish some days."
That's what I was going to say before.
And then she interrupts the caller.
I forgot to answer that before. When you said, how do the kids like being in videos? And so something we do is I always say, like, I'll come up with the idea, like, oh, some dance challenge or whatever. Comes into my mind. I'm like, this is what we're doing, like, this weekend.
I don't know what the daughter's saying there, but she's mouthing something. Stop. You're interrupting my video.
Like this weekend I said, we're doing a pool jump challenge. And I said, like, you guys are in bathing suits. If you don't want to do this, that's okay.
Liar. We just showed her saying that you're forced to do that.
And so they choose, like, if they're going to be in that video or not. And a lot of times people will come in the comments that are like, why isn't Zoe in this video? Or why isn't Bodhi in this video? And they get all of
the bullshit meter's like, we can see the bullshit meter. People who, like me, can see right through your bullshit. Dougherty Alicia's lying to you right now. Like, she might say some kid might be having a bad day and she might, well, whatever. But at the same time, you know that if a kid is missing for a bunch of days or doesn't want to be in it ever, she's going to be coercing that child somehow. She needs to put the presence of like a cohesive family up. So if there's a kid missing for like a bunch of vlogs, she's going to hear about it. So she will coerce those children into being in the video. That's just the way this works.
Upset that not every single kid is in every single video. And I'm like, because they didn't want to be, you know?
Right, and that's
So shout out to the video maker for this.
totally fine.
Yeah.
And she usually bribes Harleys with
Oh my God, I can't believe you said that. Ha ha ha. Again, right there. The daughter just told you she bribes her children. Like, already they have more junk than they ever need, then she needs to bribe them. She's laughing because she's like, oh shit, she just said that. That's not funny. It's not funny.
Let me tell you something. Anybody who says that bribes are not used at some point is not telling the truth.
She's like, her face is hot right now. She knows her haters are downloading this video at this moment. She knows what's going on. And that's the problem here. And the lady's like, I tell her that every parent uses bribes. I get that. But not bribes for the exploitation. When she just admitted to you that sometimes they don't want to make camera, and the daughter just said, well, what about the times you bribed them? Ding, 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 ding. That girl got grounded after this.
We all use bribes at some point when they are
It's my best parenting tactic.
Is it?
No,
Did Nevia not want to join in? Brittany's journal. Anytime I have a video idea, I say that this is what we're doing if you want to do it. And the kids have a choice. For the longest time, only a couple of the kids wanted to be in my videos. It's gotten so most of them want to do them. That's the coercion. And again, you might even be setting a precedent now that the kids know that they can get something if they hold themselves away from your vlogs. So they're gonna say, I don't want to be in the video. I don't want to, and they'll hold off until you're like, well, I'll get you an iPad or I'll get you what you need. She needs these kids to be in the video because she makes a lot of money on this. Nobody's watching this for Alicia. Anyway, great video. Whoever edited that, great job. Okay, so there's been a couple conversations in the Reddit threads about Alicia talking about how they're poor or they don't have enough money or whatever the case may be. I'm going to tell you that we're going to listen to this video real quick and then I'm going to show you, based on what I know about my knowledge of YouTube, about how much money they make just on YouTube alone, okay? Just YouTube. So let's listen to her explain this right now with the aperture set to 1000.
Following is a disclaimer that I don't have to do, but I feel the need to do.
They always do this, right? These influencers, these parent influencers, they get into some shit and they're like, I don't have to do this, but I'm doing it because you do have to do it. If you didn't have to do it, you wouldn't do it. They do it because the pressure is mounting and they have to address it because they don't want it to get out of hand. So we don't believe you.
We choose to share our family publicly because we enjoy it. It helps to advocate for adoption from foster care, and it also helps to give people hope.
So that sounds like to me that she is filming foster children, and that's a no-go as far as I'm aware. I don't know how she gets away with it, but she does it. I'm not saying it's breaking the law, but it's breaking the rules of fostering and adoption. Right? If you do this, if you exploit children who are foster kids, because those foster kids generally are not yours. She's saying foster to adoption. Now, not all foster to adoptions work. Not all adoptions work. I get that. But fostering is like generally temporary, right? You're holding that kid. It's a ward of the state or it's a ward of the crown in Ontario's case, all that kind of stuff. Fostering there are rules to it. And she does show these kids. And people said that she can get away with it because it's kinship and they might be family or whatever the case may be, right? But she is showing kids and she is making money off their stories. And she chooses to share the stories. We choose, she says, that's not true. She chooses to share. The kids cannot give you informed consent, Alicia, to share their story. They won't be able to.
We do not and have not made any money off of any of our news appearances, articles, or podcasts.
Okay. Nobody makes money off news articles or podcasts or appearances on any type of media like that. Nobody makes money off that stuff. What are you saying? She's saying people are accusing her of being paid by these news. Like if you do an interview with People Magazine or whatever the case, and she has done that, they're not going to pay you. That's good for you. That's a different way of getting paid. That gets your social media currency lifted. You get more subscribers. That is a different way to get paid. Is she going to address the YouTube?
Not even the People Magazine article.
Okay.
We do not ask for money ever. Our Venmo and PayPal are linked in our link tree because people wanted to donate to our foster care toy drive and our foster care closet.
Well, what about this video, Alicia?
Thank you to all of our friends and followers who Venmoed money for the new kids. This trip was completely paid for, and we're so appreciative for you. You have no idea. Thank you.
So you're lying right there. You just had a Walmart receipt and said, thanks everybody for sending me this money for the new kids. She doesn't need your money, everybody. This family, and I'll show you in a minute, and this is how you're going to see how much money they make. She is taking advantage of her stands and her fans. Like if people want to donate, that's fine. That's up. It's on them. People buy me a coffee once in a while. They buy a t-shirt or whatever. That's how they support the channel. But she's, why don't you just say, we get donations because people want to support us. Why are you so afraid to say it? That's the issue. Instead, she'll lie to you, right? She just lied to you there.
Which we do solely on volunteer hours. Yes, we have a merch shirt.
And it's terrible.
Profits go directly through Pledge Link to a foster adoption agency.
Okay. That's great. I love it. That's good.
So it's impossible to say we're exploiting our children for money when we have no money.
What?
So stop trying to tear us down. We're the Dougherty dozen. We don't quit.
No, stop saying we, dirtbag. Stop saying we. You. I'm the Dougherty dozen. I run this show. I don't quit. I'm going to keep doing this. We don't have any money? You literally took 12 kids to New York and rented a charter bus. You don't have any money? It's amazing that people that have no money can do something like that. They can buy $1,500 worth of groceries a week, but you have no money? That's surprising. Let's take a look, shall we? Does she think that people are just going to accept that? Because that's silly. You're silly. Dougherty dozen has no money. And I'm only going to go on YouTube alone. So we'll open up Social Blade 2, just because I like looking at the monthly. So she said we have no money. And she addressed that, we didn't get paid for the people. No one said you did. You get paid from your social media presence. She didn't address that at all. That's where people are saying you get paid from. And you effing get paid a lot for it, lady. They've only been on this channel since February 2020, since before me. Okay? I was on June 20, sorry. Just before me. I was on June 2020. Okay? They have 396, almost 397 million views. Okay? Since 2020, they have pulled in millions of dollars. I'm telling you the word millions. It's millions of dollars. Are you understanding the words that are coming out of my mouth? Millions. Okay? Don't get it twisted. She's not poor. They don't have any money. They have tons of money. Okay, they're making it off just YouTube alone. And that has nothing to do with the ad reads that they probably are speaking on too. That's just AdSense on YouTube. 397 million views in just over 2 years. Mind-blowingly, an insane amount of money. That's why she's forcing her kids to be part of this. That's why everybody's starting to wake up and see it. Okay, let's head over. Just in the past 30 days, Dougherty dozen has made over almost 97 million views. In 30 days. She's literally making 90 times more money than me. Okay? This woman is pulling in, I've seen a lot of chatter on Reddit and stuff, 40,000 a month. With that, 96,000, depending if it's just shorts. Like, if it's shorts, they're not making a ton of money. It looks like they do a lot of shorts. Okay? But let's take a look at their videos real quick because I want to show you guys. Because the shorts won't make them a ton of money. It'll get them subscribers. But they make a lot of views. So they're big views. 17,000, 133,000, 156,000. These are videos that are long, okay? And they are long form because one of them is 2 hours long and it has 178,000 views. This is money. She's making well into the hundreds of thousands a month just on YouTube. So don't get it twisted. Alicia makes a lot of money. Tons and tons of money. And is having her, but the reason she does videos like that is because she wants you guys to think that they're poor. So you're not going to come after them right? Oh, they're earning money. So not only does she make more money than most people will ever make, I'm surprised her husband is still working. I think he's a teacher and he's a coach. I'm surprised. He's probably just doing that to get out of the house at this point. They don't need your money. They literally are wealthy beyond most people's means. Okay? Top 1% in New York for sure. Well, maybe not in Manhattan, but they make more money than lots of people on YouTube. Just imagine this for a second. $60,000 a month. It's probably $5,000 more than the median income yearly of a whole family in 1 month. They're making millions. So that's why they can do the trips that they're doing. That's why they're doing these hauls. That's why they're like, I'm buying my kids a Switch and this. That's how she's bribing her children to do what. Now, that's great. But just stop lying about it, you damned liar. She's a liar. That's what's pissing me off. Why would you lie? Because she needs to show you guys that they're struggling. They're a struggling family, and we need you guys to feel sorry for us. This is them bringing themselves down, so they're not showing you guys how much they're making. They're making so much money. 96 million views in a month? Holy crap. They're pulling in, it's so much money, guys. And that has nothing to do with TikTok, which they get paid for as well. Has nothing to do with their Instagram, and has nothing to do with their ad reads. So it's not 60 to 100,000 a month. It's more like 300,000. It's more like $100 to $200,000 a month. I kid you not. A lot of people are like, oh, it's hard to believe. And that's why it's really, people are like, I don't believe it. It is hard to believe, but it's true. And now that other channels are starting to call them out for this exploitation thing, they might start losing some of their ad reads and stuff. They're going to build their wealth, and hopefully they are going to save it, and hopefully they're going to pay the kids, right? I hope she comes out with a video soon that says, here's how we pay our kids for being in our videos, because the kids are in the videos. Now, not all of them, and a lot of them is just her making money, but the subscribers don't get up as high as they get without the kids in the shorts, the ones in the video, the poolside ones, all the my summer plans with my kids. It has to all be taken into consideration that she's giving away their privacy. People love to watch this stuff. They're like zoo animals. It's like a train wreck. You have to watch it. She's not even good at this. She's literally can't even film the proper aspect ratio. Her videos are weird. That's what I'm saying. Okay? All that to say, she's lying to you, and that's pissing me off. I hope that puts to bed the idea that these people are struggling and they need help. Because here's the thing that pisses me off. They make more money than, it's absurd how much money they make. And I get they have 12 kids. But I mean, that's why she can just pick shit off the shelves at grocery stores and not even think about it. She doesn't care. She doesn't even need to look while she's pumping gas like the rest of us, right? They have so much money. That's why she's doing this. Because in turn, those videos of the debaucherous purchases get more views. Because like, oh my God, this is crazy. People love to watch people spending money. They love living vicariously through the creators. So this relationship that they created, they love watching them on vacations and spending money because nobody really gets to do that. And they love watching it. Okay? So please be aware of how much money they make and stop falling for their tricks and the fans that are giving them money to buy things, okay? Those fans likely are nowhere near in a position to be spending money on this family. But the thing that's really, really gross is that Alicia tricks them into thinking that they're poor so that they'll give them money. And she says, anything we get Cash App, it's all donated. But then we just saw the video where it's not. And how does we know that she's actually doing that? We don't know that at all. She could just be lying like we just caught her in a lie now. That's what I'm telling you. And then this one. This is another thing that's happened with a lot of family vloggers. She answered this question. I could have sworn I saw a security camera. May I respectfully ask why it's there? She's got security cameras. Listen to her excuse about this. Because family vloggers do this. Jess Fam does it. I think Ace Family does it. So many people do this. But listen to this.
Yes, that is a Me Share security camera. We have them all throughout the inside and outside of our home, except the
Blink.
bathrooms. So that helps us to keep it in regulation standards.
Oh, wow. You're not allowed to have a camera in the bathroom. It's regulation. Oh, that's nice.
Since the children change in the bathrooms.
Let me stop you there, Alicia. This gets my blood going. Okay? You have cameras in your children's bedrooms and you have teenagers? Put yourself in your teenager's shoes. If you put a camera in your teenager's room, what would happen? Why do they have, you know why they, well, she'll get to it in a second. But she's like, well, since they changed in the bathroom, you think, Alicia? Why would they change in the bathroom? Because there's cameras in their bedroom and you're looking at it. That's why they change in the bathroom. They should have their room should be their safe place to change, to be in their own zone. Again, these kids come from trauma, and she's admitted it so in so many levels. So why are you filming them and creating an unsafe space? So you're telling me the tiny bathroom you have in your house is the only place they can get away to do anything that they need to do? They're teenagers, by the way. Let's be real here, everybody. Okay? That is disgusting.
Many foster families have found the need for these security cameras since some common behaviors of foster children can be lying, stealing, and physical aggression.
Yes, she's right. But let's be real here. You chose this life. So if those are common behaviors in the kids that are going to come into your house, you chose this path. So by not giving them any privacy, all you're doing is teaching them how to evade you even more. You're literally giving them a free lesson in how to F you over, right? Instead of just saying, look, we are a trustworthy family. If you break the rules, this is what's going to happen, right? But having a camera in teenagers' bedrooms is highly, highly inappropriate, right? Just highly, I can't even tell you how many times I say highly. That's not appropriate. Little kids' rooms, maybe, whatever. But she's saying, I have them in there because they know that if they steal something and bring it in the room, I can see it. So now when they're going to steal something, they're not going to bring it to the room. They're going to find a different way. So you have cameras all over the house. So you're telling your kids instantly right off the top of the bat, I don't trust you. None of us here trust you because you come from the foster care system and we know you're likely going to steal. So that's why these are all here, because we don't trust your ass. Again, who's teaching these people how to do this? How the foster system is allowing this? No. There are other ways to parent and not be so damn lazy. Right? That gets me because that's really, really, really sad for these children.
Not all foster children, but this can be a common theme. These cameras help us to keep accountability for our children's actions. Say if they steal something and say they didn't steal it, we can just watch back the footage.
What are they going to steal? The food is all there for everybody as much as they want, unless you're saying, no, ask me first, and if they're stealing food, whatever, right? What are they stealing? What are these kids stealing from your house? And it's their house. Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, I get maybe money if they're going in your purse stealing money, but no one uses money anymore. Like, I used to go in my mom's purse and, take a few quarters out. I got in shit for that, right? Kids did that. But, like, really, like, what are they stealing that's not really theirs anyway? If your kids are resorting to stealing, it means that you're not giving them the necessities that they need. Now, I know that there's been this thing on Reddit where some of their White Claws have gone missing. Okay? And we'll go to that in a second. But don't have alcohol in your house. That's it.
And find out what happened. We specifically put these cameras in before one of our placements came with a sexual history. We wanted to make sure that we had 24/7 monitoring in our house so that all of our children were safe at all times.
Nope. If you are already, and I know this is going to sound pretty harsh, if you know that a child's coming in that has that type of history that might do something, you protect the other kids and you say, hey, our family is not the family for this child. We're sorry. We have to draw the line somewhere. Unfortunately for that child, that sucks. And I'm not saying it's a child's fault, because it's not, because generally they have trauma. But at some point, if you have 12 other kids or 10 other kids, you've got to take that into consideration. A camera is not going to stop it. What a camera is going to do is show the action after, if it did happen. Okay? So it's really not going to do anything. It's not going to stop the action. That's crazy. All you're going to do is be able to prove that they did it, which the thing has already been done, is what I'm telling you. So cameras aren't going to stop that. What's going to stop that is not allowing that type of behavior in your home. And I know that sounds harsh, but there are homes that deal with that specifically that they can go to. It's the reality of this shit. It sucks. Foster care is just... if you see the sausage made in foster care, it's really, really gross. Foster care homes that can be dangerous or good or bad or worse. It's just it's not ideal. But at its core are parents who have lost their kids for doing shitty things to their kids. It sucks for everybody. But Alicia has to protect the kids that are in her care at this point. And you do have to draw the line. You can say, look, I don't want a kid that has been convicted of assault with battery, or convicted of battery, or someone who's super violent. You can say, sorry, that's just not us. And that doesn't make you a bad person. That just makes it that you have limits. And so when you put a camera in, again, I will say this again, all it does is it takes away the privacy and trust of everybody in the home. And if something does happen, all you do is have proof of the thing. It has already happened once you've watched it on the camera.
Thanks.
Thanks. You're welcome. I don't think those... Thanks. when you see this type of thing in their Instagram, does this look like foster parents you want kids to be around? They're, I don't know why you even have this thing. Is it a vacuum? Because it's dust in there. But basically shotgunning White Claws, holding White Claws. Mom life, mom's a TikTok, mom's over 40, large family, 10 kids. It's Brittany, bitch. And she's just drinking. And that's just not, I'm sorry, that's not conducive to good parenting. If you are bringing children into your home that come from trauma due to alcohol or drugs or any kind of addiction, you do not put that shit in their faces. You do not drink around them. You don't even have that shit in the home because it looks like the kids are already stealing. Look how much alcohol is on the counter right there. There should be no reason to have that much alcohol in a home full of 12 kids. If she's got cameras up because she thinks kids are going to steal and do crazy things or have sexual histories, then why does she have alcohol? Why are you tempting these children? Take away anything that can hurt them or be dangerous to them so that they can't access it. It sounds like she's not willing to let go of that part of her life. But if you're going to foster and you're going to be a part of kids' lives who have trauma, there are some things you're going to have to let go of or be very, very select in how you do it, like going out to restaurants or going out to bars at certain times or whatever the case may be. You should not be bringing substances into your home. When you do a home study, like, I'm pretty sure you have to have alcohol locked up in cabinets and everything else, but she's already said that kids have been stealing her White Claws. Right? There's home studies are intense and you have to have certain things in place. And if you don't, they're like, they are strict with that stuff. I think foster care and adoption agencies should be really, really dutiful but sometimes they have a choice. Look, if you're going to have kids at your home, there's kids here with FASD with alcohol problems. You can't have alcohol in your home. Are you in agreement with that? If you say no, then these kids aren't for you. Get kids that don't have a problem with that.
I take a deep breath, then I get real high and I scream
The real crime here is that you can't even mouth the words properly.
from the top of my lungs. What's going on? Shut up!
Figured out how to make up the budget deficit for the schools. Put box tops on White Claw. Us moms will raise $1 billion by Sunday.
Get kids to sell alcohol and win a free bike. Going to yell at my husband because I just remembered he cheated on me in my dream last night. I guess the person that made this video is just talking about how many times she's seen her with alcohol.
White Claw. The White Claw.
See? I messed up this thing. I need alcohol. My night intensifies.
Wasn't sure if I needed this, but it's better safe than sorry. White Claw, Mom.
Sounds like she survives on Tostitos and White Claw. That's real healthy.
White Claw.
I just actually came out here to remove myself from you, but you followed me out here.
That's right.
Oh my god, the lip syncing. Oh my god.
First beat me to the invisible danger challenge.
White.
Her answer seems to be White Claw for everything. Holy
That's
shit.
White Claw.
Whoa. Holy shit.
White Claw for the week.
For the week. Again, White Claw is not... a lot of Maya nightstands came at me like, White Claw's not even hardly alcohol. That shit's more alcohol than beer. That is alcohol. Also, Alicia weighs like 96 pounds soaking wet. So one White Claw, like, why else drink? If the argument is that, oh, it doesn't have any alcohol, so why are you even drinking it if it doesn't have that much in there? Right? Are you always trying to be buzzed? You're always trying to have a buzz on at all times? Is alcohol the only way you can solve your problems? It looks like she always has a White Claw going. That is, again, from somebody who comes from alcoholism, those kids who see that shit is a negative. It is negative. It's bad.
And in these cute White Claw fridges.
Oh my god.
Gotta get the White Claw.
White Claw?
I had no loving arms to hold me every day I wake up.
She was a full see there. She just admitted it. She used to be a house cleaner and then she went started TikTok and it exploded, and that's how she makes her money, and a lot of money.
White Claw, but I do need White Claw.
How many shopping trips has this woman done? $17 for White Claw. Oh, two.
That should be enough.
3, 4 for a week?
White Claw.
Holy shit, man. This is crazy. It all makes more sense now. Oh, she looks like that. Here's another thing. I'm on the Reddit thread. They have Amazon wish lists for their children, even though they make more money in a month than most people make in a year. Okay? She's trying to trick you. The septic system keeps coming up, and it's another trick that she uses to trick her fans into thinking they're poor. I have to do my laundry at the laundromat. No, she does laundry at the laundromat because it gets her clicks on YouTube. This woman could literally buy the best damn septic system on earth right now. Like Elon Musk can make it. She'll buy it. It's really, really, they could easily buy one cash, no debt, nothing, and be okay with then having her house go back to normal. Okay? She could do all that. She doesn't. Because either they're cheap or they're spending all their money on White Claws, apparently, or they're waiting to get the connection because she doesn't want to spend $20,000, $30,000 on a new septic because the city might be coming in. But that could take years. So her kids right now are barely even being able to drink water or do anything normal because she's being cheap. Just do it, Alicia. You can absolutely afford it. Or move into a better house. I just want to show you this real quick. So she says, people watching this video wondering how we can afford to take our 12 kids to New York City and rent a chartered bus, by the way. There's no explanation. Okay, thanks for nothing. So she didn't even say how she affords it. I'll tell you how she affords it. They make millions of dollars since the inception of the channel. They've made more than a lot. They've exploded pretty quickly, more than a lot of family vloggers. I'm very surprised to see this, but they're being called out in big ways right now. Alicia is absolutely exploiting those children and is just the most disgusting. I hate that these large adopted families, they get to make so much money, and then the rest of the world, like, they're so amazing. They're not, everybody. They're doing this to make money. They bring these children in because it makes them more money. They're not doing it out of the kindness of their hearts. They're doing it to bolster their wallets, and they're making a lot of money doing it. From what I've just seen from this video and going on the Reddit, Alicia is a low-level alcoholic trying to find an easy way out of the life that they had before and just stumbled upon this thing, and it hit. Getting on YouTube, getting famous on TikTok, shit gets lucky. You get lucky. And she's trying to be out there like, we're not exploiting our kids because we didn't get money for a People magazine article. You're such an idiot, Alicia. You deserve every bit of vitriol you're getting from all the creators calling you out right now because what you're doing is disgusting. Just at its core, remember everybody, these kids cannot give informed consent to what she is sharing with everybody else online. She's also not parenting them properly if she's a low-level alcoholic with kids coming into her home from likely alcoholic situations. That one hits me really hard because I know the trauma of that type of thing and how those kids likely are dealing with it. And it's only going to be worse. It's going to be cyclical if they're going to drink because she's bringing alcohol into the house. This woman is one of the craziest wolves in sheep clothing I've ever seen. And she's tricking everybody into thinking that they're poor so that they will give them more money. Go on the Amazon wish list, send them money on their Venmo to buy shit at Walmart. It is insane. She's tricky, she's smart, but don't fall for her shit anymore. Head over to the Reddit thread. I know they hate me over there too, I don't care. Get on there, start learning, start researching this person that you're giving your social media currents to. The people that are giving them money likely don't have enough to be giving them. They're just doing it because it's a parasocial relationship. It's so weird. These people are nasty. Not these people. Alicia and Josh are nasty pieces of trash. And I'm going to continue to call them out. You better believe it. Everybody take a deep breath. Dang, that was a little bit. That's considered more of a deep dive. That's what I really wanted to show you guys. All the really shitty things and the lies and everything else that they're showing you because it's not what you think. Those kids behind the scenes are not living the life that she's showing you. It's rough in that house. There's no space. There's absolutely no privacy except for the bathroom. Insane. There's no trust, nothing. Just because you come from a hurt background, we're going to also make it so we already don't trust you right off the top. That's who this woman is. Nasty because she can't parent them properly. She needs the cameras to catch it all later. That's not good parenting. But you guys are amazing, and I want to thank you for being here. Spread this video around. Get this one out there. Thank you for being here. And I know the Reddit guys, you hate me, but thanks for doing your, posting and being diligent and making those videos. You guys are the real superheroes here. I really appreciate you. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep calling these nasty people out. Maybe one day the foster company, the foster agencies and everything else will be like, look, we're not going to allow this anymore. Maybe that's what needs to happen. But I will see your beautiful ass tomorrow.